Hi, vlog time again. It's Monday. Now, I've turned the light off on the lampshade. This is getting, I don't get many views on here, I know, but what's quite amusing is this could become quite popular, this lampshade. I'm more proud that I set it up myself. Anyway, just thought I'd do a blog today. I have a couple of apologies to make before I begin. One is to Cole Lucas, a warm-up guy, Ted Robbins as well. I mentioned some warm-up guys in yesterday's vlog and I failed to mention them. There's a few others as well, Joe Bourne, but Carl I've known quite a while, and I'd like to apologise I didn't mention his name because he's fabulous on Loose Women and a few other shows as well. So all power to him. So I apologise for not mentioning that. And also my chat show question: who would I have on my first chat show? And it was funny, because I was thinking about it, and the list, we'd have to get a really big studio because there'd need to be lots of people. But I failed to mention Rihanna, Beyonce. I failed to mention One Direction. I put myself in naughty corner immediately, and of course the one you'd always have, the one I'd want on them more than anything, would be Prince Harry. But we'd have to have a couple of drinks beforehand, like he'd ever do a chat show. But anyway, that was my they're the ones I forgot to add. Isn't it funny when someone asks you a question, you think about it afterwards, you think, oh damn, I wish I'd said that. I think that's what happens in job interviews, right? Have you ever been into a job? We've all been in job interviews where you say what you think you need to say, and then you come out and you go, damn, I wish I'd said that. Oh, why didn't I say that? But I suppose there you go, that's life, right? I've had the most incredible day today, born out of my social media, which is I bang on again about how amazing I think my social media is, and the guys that follow me on Twitter and Facebook and through my website on this YouTube channel, you people. I got tweeted, no I didn't, I got a Facebook message by a girl called Nikki about maybe a month and a half ago, asking if I would go to her homeless project. Where she works in Kent, and I think it was part of the Royce Anytime Challenge. I can't remember now. Yeah, I think it was. And I said, yeah, well, I'd love to. And it was interesting because it was during my time with Charisse, and really, it was quite poignant to go, and I was excited to go today because having sort of met Nick, who you may remember from a while back, and Charisse, and then Daniel the other day, the war hero, and I call them war heroes because they are war heroes. So that's my phone going off. Seeing those people homeless and cycling every single day, it was nice to go and broaden my outlook somewhat and to gain a new experience. And I have to tell you, it was an amazing experience today. So I drove to, I hit the gym this morning. I was going to walk the dog, but I did that when I got back. Hit the gym and then came out the gym. What is it with the gym? You know when you've got like loads of bikes? If you don't know what this is, you need to go to a gym and find out. They have loads of exercise bikes. And you'll be cycling on a bike and someone will come and cycle right next to you when there's loads of other bikes. That's like the male urinal, right? When you're having a wee and then there's like 15 different urinals and someone will come and stand next to you. You're like, why? Anyway, so I left the gym and I went made my way to Kent, put some air in the tyres because they're running low and I want to save the planet. So made my way to Kent and I thought I'd arrive in Chatham. And so I parked the car and walked down Chatham High Street, and I couldn't find this place, and then realised I was in Stroud, Strood, and not in Chatham. Only I could do that. So I got back in the car again and made my way to Chatham. Went through Rochester, which was really lovely actually, really beautiful place to go and visit if you're ever in Kent. I'm doing a stand-up gig there actually on March the 1st, which I tweeted earlier. Anyway, so I parked the car and I made my way to Hammond House. Which is part of the Pathways to Independence homeless project. And I met a girl called Nikki and Karen and Steve and Claire. And I've written the names down because you know what I'm like with names, right? And Nikki's incredible. She tweeted me and asked me to come down. I went down and got chatting to her. And this was the most humbling story that I heard. She herself was homeless. I didn't really know her backstory, but she explained she was a bit of a rebel, and she herself was homeless, and she got herself back on her feet again. And I asked, what was her turning point, and she said she wanted to get a reference for a job, but because she'd been homeless, she didn't know anyone or hadn't worked to get a reference. So someone gave her a reference, and she went to a friend of a friend's house, and she looked inside the house and said, I want what you've got, and that was her turning point, along with not being rehoused and living homelessly. And she herself was homeless, and she sorted her life out and turned it round. And she met a guy on the streets, and some 14 years, I think it was, later. They got two beautiful girls, and she's with a partner. She's engaged, and she's now working in a homeless shelter, giving back. And that really inspired me. I was like so humbled by it. It was like someone with a life experience that was so negative is now doing something so positive with it. And I was really touched listening to her story. So for no other reason, that journey today just really put my feet on the ground. And what an incredible thing to do. And I think it's incredible because no university, college or degree or training will ever match Nikki's experience and how she can give back and give hope to other people that it can work. And it was really lovely to listen to. So I went downstairs and I met some of the residents. There was 6 of them, 6 guys, and it was a really special half an hour down there. Really special, and it was special for a couple of reasons. Because I got to listen to them. We all hugged it out. I got to listen to, some of their stories and what they were feeling, and I got to share some of my experience. And I don't do that much. Really, I don't share enough about where I've come from. I mean, everyone knows it's all the outskirts of it, but some of the places I went to, and what was lovely for me, I felt very comfortable and very safe in myself to be able to talk about some of the stuff I've been through. And it was really lovely. We had a really special moment down there. Well, I did anyway, and I just got a message back from Nikki saying they did as well, and that's really lovely. It was a really lovely afternoon, and they do amazing work there. So well done, guys. Big up you. And I've gained a new experience in life, and I understand a little better now. So it's funny, it's not funny, but another experience about going out and doing stuff and doing different things. We were driving down the road the other day, and there was a man in a wheelchair going down the middle of the road on my street with his dog. And I think Royce was in the front going, why is he going down the middle of the road? But I knew exactly why he was going down the middle of the road. For having spent some time in a wheelchair when I did my Invictus Games challenge, I know going on a pavement you have to go up and down curbs all the time and driveways, because as you come off a driveway it will dip, and that's hard work in a wheelchair, really hard work. So I knew exactly why he was going down the middle of the road. Now if I hadn't have done that, I would never have known. And that's, I can only suggest to anybody to just keep gaining new experiences, because it's brilliant. You get to understand and learn a lot more, and I found that really empowering. I shared with the guys today that, not too long ago, well, a couple of years ago now, quite a while ago, I was a man who couldn't get out of bed. It was so consumed in self-pity. It was just, and fear and loneliness, that it, and as I was talking, I was feeling the feelings I was feeling today, and I don't know that person anymore. And that was lovely. And I think one of the things I said is I stopped feeling sorry for myself and started to build my own self-esteem. So today, for me, has been an amazing experience. And I managed to come home, drive home, and not get lost, which, as you know me, that's quite a feat. Yeah, so that was my day. So well done, Nikki. Well done, the team down there at Hammond House. You guys are phenomenal. You really, really are. And I hope one day I can help you a little bit more, because you deserve the help. What else happened today? Of course, all the Grammy stuff this morning, and do you know what was the BAFTAs? How amazing was that? Just brilliant. I think Stephen Fry's like a legend. I don't think anyone else could do that gig. It's just brilliant. And all all the BAFTAs hanging down off the stage. I'm hoping some of the stage crew nicked a couple of those, took them home. I've got a comedy award one at home, but it's not a real comedy award. It's a paper one that they put on the tables. I did it a few years ago. Died on my arse. But I nicked it and took it home. So it's only a piece of paper. So I'm guilty of theft of a plastic comedy award seating plan thing. So one of the crew got a BAFTA away. But Stephen Fry, I thought it was amazing, and it was how cool Tom Cruise was there. I mean, it's so cool. And the people tweeting, why is David Beckham giving out an award? I mean, hello, he's like our biggest worldwide star ever. He's up there with the icons of this country. The Elton Johns of this world, and J.K. Rowling's, and there's a list a mile along One Direction. They're known all around the world. There's not many people from this country who can say that. So yeah, he had every right to be there. And what an amazing, I mean, I suppose every man, when they knew he was going, threw their suit on the floor and go, I'm doomed. I'm absolutely doomed. Now Beckham's going, what chance have I got? So, yeah, I thought it was great seeing him. It's great seeing Tom Cruise. And I was thinking, you know, watching him, he's never won an Oscar. And I don't understand why that is, because he's made so many good movies. Really, he has. Was it Dustin Hoffman? Was it Running Man? Was it Running Man with Dustin Hoffman? I think it was. He's phenomenal in that. Did some great movies. But how cool that the BAFTA gets such a superstar like him there. It's amazing. I love watching all that stuff. You know I love a red carpet anyway. So it was great watching that. And then the Grammys, of course, this morning. We pick them all up. Ross King was doing it on this morning and on Lorraine as well. So he looked good, you know. So it was great seeing. But it's on tonight on a channel I didn't knew I had, 4 Music or Music 4. So I'm going to watch a bit of that tonight and get involved in a bit of Grammy action. I hope you've had a fantastic day today. You're staring at my. Are you staring at my shirts back there that need ironing? I have ironing to do. I need to buy an ironing board. That might help. I've got dinner in the oven, so I'm having a bit of fish. I'd like to tell you I just got the fish myself and did all the butter and garlicky stuff on it, but no, I didn't. I got it from the local shop, so that's what's happening there. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'm going to Zumba tomorrow at ITV. I'm going to be doing some Zumba. So that's going to be with Lorraine Kelly's Zumba lady, Zumba Queen, I think it is, Queen Zumba. I can't remember her name. I do apologise, but I'm looking forward to that tomorrow, and then I'm off to do something else. So it's a busy day tomorrow. I've got some stuff to do during the day. Britain's Got Talent's back on Wednesday. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday and Sunday. So it's all good. I've had a great day. I hope you've had a fantastic day today. I really hope you have. Just give a little back to life and go and gain a new experience. I cannot tell you how freeing it is. I really can't tell you how freeing it is. It's just incredible. I wish I could share the feeling with you, and especially when you do something you don't want to do, it's then that you get the most amazing sense of self. And it's been one of those amazing sense of self days today. It really has. So have a great one. A very good friend of mine called Danny in America was birthday yesterday, so I'm going to wish him a happy birthday because I know he watches these videos. I'd like you to meet Danny one day. He's a pretty inspiring guy, but he has a story. Oh my goodness, does he ever? And a very funny laugh. And he's a very good friend of mine. Lives in America, in Miami. I can't share his story because it's not mine to share. It's his. But he keeps wanting to take me out on a boat, and I'm not going out on a boat with him. Listen, have a fantastic day. I want good luck to One Direction, who are starting on their tour. They're off on their world tour again. Well done, lads. So proud of you. Really, really proud of you. You know that anyway. I don't need to say that. Have a good day. I'm off, and I'll probably burn the fish, right? Or cut myself, or spill something. Be about right. Oh, another thing. There was a tweet I read today. Something about if you could just send one message or say one kind thing, it can change someone's day, and it'd be so important. And I got a really lovely couple of messages off someone. They know they are, and they absolutely made my day. It was really loving and really kind, and you know what, just pick up your phone and send a text to someone you haven't sent a text to for a long time can be brings a really big smile to your face, or just send a random message to somebody. So thank you so much. I'm out of here, really I am, before that fish burns. Have a good night.